Coming up
on State Champs.
Winter is here as we officially begin the new year, and we tip off with a slew of Michigan high school sports highlights.
Plus, for the first time ever, the state's top football recruits were allowed to officially sign early. We'll run down who's going where.
It's time for the original high school sports show to get back to work.
State Champs starts now.
Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And SERRA Chevrolet, the low payment people. Hi everybody and Happy New Year. Hope Santa was good to you. If not, relax. State Champs is back and we're ready to crush it. We have got a full year of weekly great high school sports programming. It's going to be awesome. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm Lauren Plant.
And I'm Kiera Hay. Our main event this week features a pair of boys basketball top 10 teams in Class A that includes the defending state champs. We've also got highlights from girls basketball, wrestling, boys swimming, gymnastics, and of course, ice hockey.
That's right. So before you get back outside to shovel the driveway, hang out with us for the next half hour. Let's begin with hoops from the city. A good one as Class C's 8th-ranked Detroit Pershing hit the road to face the state's 7th-best team regardless of class, the East English Village Bulldogs. First quarter, East English, who beat Clarkston over the holidays, playing hot potato until Tariq Shepard with the shot from downtown. That one dropped for 3. Pershing recently lost a tough one to a very good Hazel Park team. They're good. Ron Hill, the crossover, the penetration, count it, and the contact. Doughboys up 8-5 early. Second quarter now, Pershing with a 5-point lead. DeJuan Seal, the steal. He's on the runway and the takeoff. Pershing led at halftime 36-25. But the Bulldogs took control via a veritable plethora of dynamic dunks, including some dope alley-oops. A little deja vu oop action here. Mr. Basketball candidate David DeJulius to Zavon Godwin. He had a team-high 27. East English Village went on to win 62-53. Let's go west for girls basketball. 2 teams in our State Champs Class A rankings. Number 2 East Kentwood on the road at number 5 Caledonia. EK in black. Class A finalists in 17, 9-0 to start this year in transition. Moria Barnes feeds to Alana Blackwell, hoop and the harm. Falcons led 14-12 after 1. Caledonia also came in undefeated. Softball star Sammy Garrels beats the press, finds Anna Lamonaco the drive and the delivery. Fighting Scots led 32-28 at halftime. Move to late in the fourth, game tied at 45 until EK goes on a 7-0 run to end it. Barnes hits the runner. East Kentwood goes to 10-0. They beat Caledonia 52-45.
I'm Jay Sarkar in the Lansing area. Williamston hosting Hazlitt. Let's take this one early in the first quarter. Maddie Waters coming up with the steal, and the Miss Basketball candidate puts in the layup and the foul. She had 13 on this game, but Hazlitt had plenty of answers. Here's Brooke Bradley feeding Ella McKinney for 3. Vikings tie it, led by 1 at half, but Willie came out of the locker room firing. Third quarter, Allie Shearer driving to the bucket. Her 5-0 run, part of a 10-0 Willie run to open the third, but the Hornets suffered a loss in the third quarter. Maddie Waters took a rough fall under the basket and was helped off the court. Williamston wins 58-50, but Waters out for the year with a torn right ACL. In boys action, East Lansing hosting Grand Legend, the CAAC Blue. All right, second half of a tight one. Justin McAbee going to hit Brandon Johns. Johns with a hop and slam for 2 of his 21 points. EL up by 6, but the Comets fought hard all night. Al McCready splitting the defense. A bounce pass to JaVale Lewis. The big man throws down a dunk of his own. GL up 2 in the fourth. Then Lewis on defense looks look here. He blocks the shot with authority, but a heads-up play by Ben Zika to put it back for a pair. We're tied at 49. Under a minute left, McCready going to spot Luke Smith in the corner. Baseline three for the senior. He drains it. Comets go up 54-51 and end East Lansing's 45-game regular season win streak with a 59-53 victory. For State Champs, I'm Jay Sarkar.
Today, we'd like to talk about a basketball rules change for this season. New this year is a warning an official may issue to a coach or team for misconduct. When issuing a warning, the official stops the game and reports the call to the official scorer and the head coach. Stopping play and letting the team bench and head coach know a warning has been issued should send a clear message of the need for good sporting behavior and may help avoid the need to administer a technical foul later in the game. However, if the misconduct is deemed to be major, an official may still issue a technical foul. A warning is not necessary. To learn more about basketball rules and points of emphasis for this season, please visit the MHSAA website.
Time is running out for applications to be considered for the 2018 Detroit Athletic Club's Male and Female High School Athlete of the Year. This is one of the most prestigious high school awards handed out at the biggest red carpeted gala anywhere in May. If you're a senior, you've demonstrated excellence in athletics that includes a state ranking, you carry a 3.0 GPA or better, and have also been involved in school leadership, community involvement, or volunteerism, then the DAC wants to hear from you. 2 $5,000 and 10 $1,000 scholarships will be awarded courtesy of the DAC Foundation. But you can't be considered if you don't apply, so download the application now at dacathleteoftheyear.com and do it now because the deadline is January 31st. State Champs will be right back.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Well, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoyed giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
Welcome back to State Champs. You know, we've got wrestling, hockey, more hoops, competitive cheer, gymnastics, and boys swimming all coming up. But first, some of the best high school football players in the state didn't have to wait until the first Wednesday in February to make it official as to where they will play their college football. In case you missed it, let's go in focus. An unprecedented change took place in college football in 2017. Recruits were now available to officially sign their letters of intent in an early signing period, December 20th through the 22nd. Here are a few of our top high school seniors locked and loaded at their college football program of choice. Michigan State is fresh off a dominating win over Washington State in the Holiday Bowl. Cass Tech defensive back Kaylon Gervin is ranked 19th in the nation, 4 stars, and an Under Armour All-American. Following in former Walled Lake Western Cody White's footsteps, Muskegon's Ladarius Jefferson is the second state champs Mr. Football in a row to go green. Jefferson will either settle in the backfield or on the defensive side of the ball. At Michigan, 2018 will be year 4 under Jim Harbaugh. Grand Rapids Catholic Central recently won their second straight state title, and 4-star recruit Jalen Mayfield finished the highest-ranked offensive tackle in the state. Divine Child Falcon going to the Big Ten is defensive end Aiden Hutchinson. 13 D1 offers before choosing the Maize and Blue. This 4-star recruit had a monster game in the U.S. Army All-American Bowl. Wisconsin has been busy recruiting the Mitten. 3-star recruit and Mr. Football Kennedy Jalen Franklin of Gibraltar Carlson was a quarterback and a linebacker, but most likely will end up at tight end. Joining Jalen will be the dynamic West Bloomfield wide receiver duo of Taj Mustafa and A.J. Abbott. Both are 3-star recruits whose size, speed, and sticky hands help lead the Lakers to the D1 state finals. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame have a rich tradition of wooing some of the best the state of Michigan has to offer to play in South Bend. Recent former football Farmington Hills Harrison linebacker Khalid Kareem, one of them. Joining Kareem is another Hawk linebacker and a Mr. Football finalist. Ovi Ogufo had 17 institutions of higher learning seeking his services. Hundreds more Michigan high school football stars will sign their letters on the first Wednesday in February. Get the lowdown on many by watching State Champs' 5th annual Signing Day special, Saturday night, February 3rd at 6 p.m. on Fox Sports Detroit.
Hi, we're Brighton High School. Time to get back to the highlights here on State Champs.
I'm Kiara, and I'm here to start you off with the highlights from the Macomb Area Conference Red Division Jamboree. All the girls showed flexibility, precision, and pure athletic talent, but only 3 teams could place, and coming up at number 3 are the Patriots at Warren Cousino. They placed high in round 1 and were in second place at the end of the compulsory round, but the effortless stunts by the Cougars at Dakota High School were too much for the Patriots to handle, and they jumped to second place at the end of round 3, beating Cousino by 1 point to be runner-up. Hands down, the big winner of the night unanimously went to the Titans at Utica Stevenson. They swept the board by winning all 3 rounds. What a night. Congratulations, ladies.
I'm Gabe O'Neill. We go over to a top 10 Division I wrestling matchup between the 4th-ranked Brighton Bulldogs and the 6th-ranked Heartland Eagles. Starting in the 112 weight class, Heartland's Wyatt Nault in blue trailed early in this one but flips the script on Brighton's Ben Manley to get the pin. The Bulldogs respond in the 130 weight class. Sophomore state qualifier Eddie Hamrock locks up Eagles senior Carter Hankins to put his team on the board. We're neck and neck in this one going into the 160 match. Eagles All-State junior River Shetler wastes no time pinning Harley Byrne in the first round. Brighton starting to pull away now as Luke Stanton delivers a huge takedown on Jack Callahan, taking the dub in the 215 class. The Bulldogs will prove to be too much in the end, winning the match at home. I'm Gabe O'Neill for State Champs.
It's time now to look inside Lawrence Technological University. LTU recently partnered with Southfield Public Schools in a big way. Starting next year, LTU will give out $3.5 million in scholarships to students attending school in Southfield. And it doesn't stop there.
The second part of the academic space is working with our Levy STEM program and providing our students with opportunities to come to summer camps and weekend camps if they're interested in STEM education. Then the third part of that academic partnership will be teacher preparation and training, where they're actually training our STEM educators alongside their faculty members at LTU to really bring sort of world-class cutting-edge instruction to our students.
LTU is also developing an app that Southfield parents and residents will be able to access for all things public school related, as well as sending over mentors to help with Southfield Lego League.
Home is your turf. So Southfield, this is our home. And we want to do everything we can. It is up to students what they can gain from. But it's up to us to give them the opportunity. And that's what this is all about.
For more information about the LTU Southfield partnership, go to ltu.edu. State Champs isn't just a TV show. We're locked into what's happening in Michigan high school sports in a variety of ways. We have our website, statechampsnetwork.com, and it's your source for great stories, rankings, and even podcasts. Check out the new State Champs Hang Time podcast. It's talking nothing but hoops. It's both a video and an audio podcast, and you can watch it on our website and on our State Champs TV YouTube page. High school hockey fans, check out Kids Corner. It's a weekly podcast that's all about puck. Both podcasts are also streaming on SoundCloud. We have more highlights and a conversation on the top boys basketball teams in the state, so stay with us.
so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
Not again.
What's the matter?
One of those YouTube ads that keep popping up right in the middle of my show.
What's up? Another YouTube ad.
Oh yeah? What are they trying to sell us this time?
At SERRA Chevrolet of Southfield, lease a Trax LS for $159 a month, Malibu LT only $189, or Silverado Double Cab All-Star just $249.
Actually, those deals look pretty good.
Yeah, click on that.
Okay, but right after this is back to cat videos. I heard there's one that water skis.
It's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Okay. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Wanna gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
We want to welcome in Dan Young of B Camp for this week's edition of Fast Break. How are you?
Great. Thanks for being here again.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, man. Our latest Super 10 rankings have come out. Cass Tech, #1 in the state. I can't remember the last time the technicians were ranked numero uno into a new year. Probably the last time Steve Hall was on the team, not coaching the team. Your thoughts on Cass?
We're lucky to have Steve back in the PSL, in the state of Michigan, coaching high school guys. He's making a difference, and that's what it's all about.
No doubt. And the PSL in general is as deep as it's been in probably 10 years. East English Village upset Clarkston over the holiday. That was huge. I know you guys are big on getting top players to go against one another. This was a dream matchup. David DeJulius taking on Foster Lawyer. What did you think of the game?
All us coaches, tried to get, the best guys together, the Mr. Basketball candidates, and what a show it was.
We'll wrap with Class B, some tough competition at the top, Dan. River Rouge, we've got #1 right now, but it's stacked. Benton Harbor, we've got 3 in between them at 2. The defending champs, New Haven, all 3 unbeaten coming into the week.
You talk about Benton Harbor and Scooby Johnson. He's one of the top guys in the 20 class. Romeo Weems, one of the top guys in the 19 class. And then Mark White, back in high school, did a college stint, is just a great coach, and that's the reason why River Rouge is back on top.
Thanks, Dan. Next week we'll talk Miss Basketball and who's leading the way.
I'm Kevin Trzynski, and we start in hockey as Grosse Pointe Woods University Liggett went on the road to take on Dearborn Devon Child at the Taylor Sportsplex. We picked things up with under 7 minutes to go in the opening period, with Liggett in red, looking to get on the board. The junior Drew Potas slides the puck at the net, and it trickles on in, and the Knights led 1-0 after the opening period of play. The lead grew to 2 in the second, but Devon Child comes right back. This is the senior Ian Huschek gets it on the breakaway, and he backhands it home for his 10th goal on the season. Falcons down a goal. Then with under a couple minutes left in the second, DC would strike again. The senior Craig Sandy with the intercept, and he is off on the breakaway, and the senior buries it home, and we are tied at 2 going into the third. And the Falcons would get the go-ahead goal in the final period on the power play. The senior Dan Baja's wrister gets through for the goal. They would add one more as Devon Child goes on to beat Liggett 4-2, the final. Let's head to Saline for some gymnastics as we have the Tecumseh Indians going up against the Hornets from Saline. On the vault from Saline, this is Sarah Finkowitz. Through the air, and she sticks the landing. She had the best score for the Hornets, coming in at 8.425. Now to the bars from Tecumseh. This is Tyler Fugate, showing an amazing display of upper body strength. Around and around she goes, and the dismount. She had the top score overall in the bars with the score of 8.775. Back to the vault, and this is Carly Swan from Tecumseh. Great form as she hits the board and a clean landing to receive the top score of the night in the vault. Now to the beam. This is Megan Mulligan from Saline. She was nearly flawless during her routine as she got top honors in this event, scoring a 9.075, and her team from Saline goes home victorious, beating Tecumseh. Let's jump into the pool as we had Rochester Adams at home to take on the Falcons from Birmingham Groves. Rochester Adams, ranked 8th in Division II, got off to a strong start. In the 200 free, this is the senior Graham Ioki pulling away in the end to win by over a second. Groves is ranked 2nd in the state in D2, would respond in the 200-yard relay. Good end here between AJ Zacco of Groves and Thomas Truax of Adams. To the left of your screen, it would be the sophomore Zacco touching the wall first for the victory. But it would be too much Adams on this night. Check out this exciting ending in the 100 breaststroke between Jorge Ramon Lopez and Patrick Seidel. Middle of your screen, it's Roman Lopez for the Highlanders with the narrow victory. As Rochester Adams goes on to beat Groves in this top 10 matchup, I'm Kevin Trozinski for State Champs.
SERRA Chevrolet is proud to recognize the hardworking people in the communities they serve with the SERRA Chevrolet Community Awards. January's Teacher of the Month goes to Thomas Mason from Southfield Regional Campus Academy. SRCA is a school that educates children who don't thrive in a traditional high school setting, but Mr. Mason has a unique way of connecting with his students and catering his lessons to their interests, like this lesson on a rose stemming from concrete.
Mr. Mason is one who is looking to make this a student-centered building and not just a building where the kids come and just sit and get education.
He's one of my favorite teachers because he's helpful. He wants to see you succeed, and you can really feel that he's genuine.
His goal as an educator is to inspire all of his students to blossom into whoever they want to be in life, despite their tough surroundings and hardships.
On behalf of SERRA Chevrolet, I'd like to congratulate Thomas Mason out of Southfield Regional Academy on being a Teacher of the Month. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you a gamer? Do you think you'd be into esports? Then listen up. State Champs is bringing the first ever high school sports esports league in the country to the state of Michigan. Sponsored by Lawrence Tech, the game is League of Legends, and we want your school to have a team. Everything will culminate in a no-holds-barred 2-day tournament in May. Last year, over $100,000 in scholarship money, along with tons of prizes, were given away. So register now at esportsmichigan.com. But don't wait, because registration ends February 17th. Troy and Clarkson meet on the court this week for a big boys basketball game. Our main event is next on State Champs.
Snap Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day.
During the Start Something New sales event, lease a Ram Crew Cab 4x4 as low as $89 a month, or a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $249.
Sales service and a superior buying experience. That's Snap Camp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
Snap Camp, Metro Detroit's original. Snap Camp, Snap Camp.
Hey, I ordered a large veggie with garlic herb crust.
Veggie? I thought you were more of a meat eater's man.
Oh, I am, but now I can do both. Look, flavor patch.
How does that work? What happens when that's gone?
I've got Howie bread strapped to my legs.
Flavor fanatics love us because we make our dough fresh daily and have meal deals for any budget.
Hungry? Howie's!
Flavor fanatics welcome.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Welcome back once again to State Champs. You know, following decades of playoff heartbreak, Clarkston finally won their first ever state championship in 2017. Led by Mr. Basketball candidate Foster Lawyer, our latest rankings have the Wolves ranked 5th in Class A. They had a big OAA showdown that took place this week with 9th ranked Troy. Let's check it out. This week's State Champs main event. Holiday hoops in the books, so it's time to get to divisional play and a good test for both Clarkston and Troy, trying to grab a hold of the OAA Red lead. Good crowd on hand for this grudge match. 5th-ranked Clarkston in blue, led by 4-year starting point guard Michigan State-bound Foster Lawyer. First quarter, the Mr. Basketball Kennedy with the steal. Top of the key, he'll stop and pop this rim-friendly triple, part of an 18-point first half, but we were tied at 15 after 1. 9th-ranked Troy advanced to the quarters a season ago before falling to West Bloomfield. Colts started the season with just a single loss. Let's slow it down, shall we, as we witness this baseline beauty by the 6'7 senior Danny Sully. Slap the glass and give him the contact. Sully finished with 12 points. Let's move to late in the third. Clarkston holding on for the last shot. Lawyer's pass picked off by Sully. He'll outlet to a streaking Leon Ayers. Leon with the jam as time expires. And 1. Troy only down 7 into the fourth. But Foster Lawyer is a special player. One of the most clutch guards we've seen in the 15 years state champs has been his show. 26 of his game-high 44 came in the final 2 quarters. The dribble drive between the trees. Lawyer scored 75% of Clarkston's points this night. As the Wolves take a bite out of the Colts, 59-54 the final. After the game, we caught up with Lawyer for his thoughts.
We got to go in there with the mindset. We're going to play harder than our opponent. And tonight we came out, we were a little soft to start the game. You know, we had a good push in the second half and we were able to pull out a close one.
Time now for our Great Clips Clip of the Week. It was a solid week 1 of highlights to kick off 2018, and 1 was extra special. We go back to the first game of the broadcast, Detroit Pershing versus East English Village in a boys basketball matchup from Tuesday. There were a ton of dunks in this contest. This one stood out. Michigan-bound David DeJulius with the alley-oop to Xavion Godwin. My goodness. The clip of the week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great. Well, that's our show this week. And know this, we've got 21 more weeks of coverage before the 2017-18 school year expires.
Yeah, so keep yourself in the know all week long by following us on social media. You can find the State Champs Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We also invite you to subscribe to our State Champs TV YouTube page. We got it all covered.
There's no doubt. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you right back here next week. State Champs out. State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And SERRA Chevrolet, the low payment people.